So in this video, I'm going to show you how to deep dive on the itineraries, on the list of itineraries, so you can see business performance over time. So the way you do that is go to itineraries, view my itineraries, so click that, and it shows you this page, and by default it shows you the last 12 months from today. So I'm making this video on May 2nd, 2015. It shows you from today until 12 months ago, May 2nd, 2014. Yeah. Okay. So on this page shows you a summary of all the itineraries that you've created and have sold to customers. Shows you the cost, the true cost. By the way, the cost is the actual cost of the activities in the itinerary. And the charges is how much you're charging the customer. So you probably charge a little higher than the cost so that you can make a gain. And it shows you the expected gain and the total payments you have received. This is all test data just to show this video. Obviously yours will be a little different. This page also shows you a chart, two charts that shows you a visualization of business performance over time. So it shows that October is a pretty low season, and November is your highest season. And then this chart also shows you can kind of highlight, and it shows you the charges, 2750 for June, 1850 for the costs, and you receive zero payments. Obviously, I'm just putting test data. Yours will be different. And then here's the gain chart or the profit chart. It will correlate to the charge minus the cost of this chart. Okay. Now this is the list of itineraries for that time period, from May 14th to May. From May 2nd, 2014 to May 2nd, 2015. All the results you see here is from that time period. So here are all the itineraries. You can sort by name, by the customer, by the dates of the itinerary. So you want to see the earliest itinerary, you can click that and it will show you the earliest. So let me just do that. Now it's showing you from July. So between the time periods I put in there, the first itinerary was in July 2014. I can click it again, and now it sorts again, but now this time it shows the opposite. It shows you from the latest itinerary, which was created May 2nd. Okay, you can also sort by charged amount. Charged amount is this: how much you're charging for each itinerary. So let me just do that, and you can see you're charging the most out of this, and this is probably the most profitable itinerary that you have. Okay. Now let's say you don't want to see performance for 12 months. Let's say you want to see only for last month. You click last month here, and it automatically sorts for you. Or you can just click this and you can put the dates yourself. And then you click submit. And then the results, it will show you the results for that time period. So there's four itineraries for April. And then here's the summation, here, the cost, the charge, how much you gained. I made $720 or shillings or rand or whatever the currency is that you're entering your itineraries, and this is how much payments I received. Okay, it shows you the same thing as before. It shows you the charts that give you business performance over time. So April 9th, 12th, and 28th is when I had 3 itineraries. Or those are the key times I entered itineraries. Also the profit. And so here's a list of itineraries themselves. And here's a customer. I keep using the same customer over and over just because it's easier for me. You can click on the code strip, in this case, to see the actual itinerary, all the activities. You just go back. You can click on the customer to see. Let me see this history of this customer, and then you can click and see, oh, this customer has gone on 12 itineraries. Here's the financials. I'm a very profitable customer. And then you can actually see the list of itineraries for that customer. Okay, so how did I get there? I went from my itineraries, view my itineraries. I scrolled down and I saw an itinerary here, and I wanted to see a little bit more about this customer. Let's say it's a repeat customer. I can click that and see, hey, you know what? This customer, maybe you see this customer likes to go on trips in November. So that's when the customer spends the most money. Well, you want to make sure that since you've noticed that, you can reach out in August or September of the next year just to see if the customer will be willing to go on another trip for November. That's the benefit of Travel Pilot. It tracks all this information and it allows you to make business decisions out of it. And by the way, all of this comes from itineraries you create. You would never create a chart, obviously. You simply create an itinerary and then it will be listed here, which is again my itineraries, view my itineraries. It'll be listed here when you create an itinerary, and then it would track. It would be from those itinerary, the data you enter in the itinerary. It will show you the business intelligence, which is all this information. Okay, and you can sort through and see performance over a different period of time. This feature, select status, is for open or paid itineraries. Let's say you want to see who hasn't paid me complete, who still not hasn't paid me completely. You can click open itineraries and then click submit. It shows you have 17 that haven't been completely paid, and you need all the financial details so that you can reach out to the customer and say, hey, there's still some outstanding payment. You can see who has paid me completely. Click that, click submit, and it shows you. It also shows you the performance over time. All right, so that's the feature I just explained on how to see your itineraries and make some business decisions out of it. Thank you.